Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Also, Gary Trent. And it's Abaji in at the four-man position. And for Detroit, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the three. You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's Trent. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Ivy against Trent. They get it back. Ivy with the bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Here's Abaji. Guarded by Stewart. Stewart with the steal. Fontecchio passes to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. It's good.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
The pass to Abaji. Here's Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
And that one falls for Barrett. Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Now, here's Ivy. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Trent can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Quickly the pass to Olenek. Barrett for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Passes it to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Takes a three. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. That's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Barrett, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Trent against Ivy. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Cunningham. Steps back and shoots. Tries it again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Trent passes to Barrett. Over Cunningham. And he overshot that one, missing. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Raptors with the lead. And here is Quickly. Still yet to score.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now, here's Stewart. There's the pass to Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either. Toronto leading by 3. It's Trent on the wing. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Cunningham looking it over. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Now, here's Trent. Passes it to Abaji. Off target from outside. Now the Pistons with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Durant. Cunningham outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Ivy. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And chasing after the play. Nice work by Ivy getting in there and winning the second chance opportunity.
Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Fontecchio after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Fontecchio, it's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Quickly. He kicks it to Olynyk. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, obviously, this one reason why Kelly Olynyk is out there, his ability to stretch the floor with his long-range shooting.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham against Trent. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Quickly. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Detroit. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors up by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
The Pistons trailing. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. There's Boucher out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then there's Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Fontecchio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
First team foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one at the line is good. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Bruce Brock. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. He doesn't get the second one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Ivy. No good. Nice D from Barrett.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Dick, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. Flynn against Brown. Flynn dishes to Thompson. Count it, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Barrett against Thompson. Barrett, no good. Pistons trailed by 3. In the corner, Ivy with it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Thompson against Barrett. Passes to Boucher. It's up a 3. Detroit with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thompson passes to Wiseman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Malachi, 1.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Pistons making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. Inside. The shape. Bucket is good. And the Raptors lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Duran. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher with the rebound. In Toronto, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Brown against Flynn. Brown the pass to Olynyk. Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Wara checked in and quickly in for Brown. And that one falls for Olynyk. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
Barrett finds quickly. No good off the back of the rim. Pistons trailed by 5. To the inside. Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
With the floater, Barrett, no good. Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Flynn the pass to Thompson. From the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson against quickly. The pass to Barrett. Shoots over Flynn. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Thompson will go to the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Detroit making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. And then for Toronto, McDaniels, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Trent subbed in for Dick. And it's tied up with that one. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Back to quickly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And he knocks down the first one. Stewart checked in for Thompson. Both good from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
Outside Flynn. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And it's Fontecchio missing. Toronto's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Pass to Grimes. Toronto grabs the miss. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Quickly. Flynn grabs the miss. Pistons trailed by 4. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Trent. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. 11 feet away, Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. He was all alone on that one. Ivy's got 7.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Quickly the pass to Abaji. Back to Quickly. Pass to Abaji. Takes the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Down low. And Cunningham with the swing.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Trent outside. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to end the run. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Trent.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Cunningham. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Quickly against Cunningham. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Well, who doesn't like fast break basketball? They're on the 2K Sports leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA with the teams who have scored the most points in transition this season. Number 1, the Raptors.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Great positioning on the putback. Olynyk's got his second bucket of the night.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The pass to Trent. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Raptors ball.
We get a break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Raptors. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And checking out Detroit, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And when I look at Toronto, one thing they don't have to worry about is not having enough free time this summer, because they're not going anywhere near the postseason.
And there will be players on the move once this season is over. You can count on that. They have to make wholesale changes, and the front office knows it.
They get it again. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
He goes up again. Shot's good by Duran.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Passes it to Abaji. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Detroit leading by 3. That's tipped. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Quickly against Cunningham. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Duran. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Trent outside. Pass to Barrett. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And now that's 11 points for R.J. Barrett.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Duran. Rebound by the Raptors. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Abaji. Now, here's Quickly to the paint. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 13.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
And the pass to Foncecchio. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Passes to Ivy. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Ivy's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Boucher. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Duran.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
Raptors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiseman dishes to Fournier. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Dick. He has 7. Launches a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Raptors trailed by 5. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Nora in at the 4. A floater. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Raptors trailed by 5. Brown feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Olynyk. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Sasser. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Fournier's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Mora, the pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Pacers, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Here's Nora. Misses the baby hook. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And there's the pass to Stewart. The tray. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Raptors trailed by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Olynyk. Brown outside. Clock at 6. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Stewart. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. That one drops for him. Stewart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, quickly. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Brown.
At the line for one, Dort.
And that one misses. Raptors trailed by 15. Here's Trent going inside.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Cunningham up top, quickly covering. Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
All the officials are all over that.
The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. And he makes both free throws. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Foncecchio. Stewart with it.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to Foncecchio. Stewart with it. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Trent against Ivy. Trent kicks to Barrett. Inside. Here's quickly. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. Cunningham with some nice D.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And Olynyk gets it to go on his assist from Barrett.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Foncecchio passes it to Duran. Here's Ivy. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Cunningham outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.